Yo, so what is up, everybody? Welcome to yet another installment of the Nawano Legacy. Yo, I appreciate all of the love and support I've gotten so far. This entire journey has been extremely fun for me. And man, I'm enjoying all of the feedback. I'm enjoying all of the love. Yo, keep subscribing and keep sharing the channel. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button for those of you that are watching this content on YouTube. Getting straight to it, right? What I want to talk about is something that's really kind of been bugging me recently. And it's really been bugging me specifically because I'm this super motivated person when it comes to just operating in life, period. Something that I've noticed really has been bugging me is the fact that I'm losing my passion. Well, I'm not even going to say I'm losing. The passion that I have in my current field is gone, really. When I first joined the military, I was super passionate about the military. When I first joined the Navy, I was like, yo, I'm doing this for 20 years. I can do this for 25 years. I don't have to stop. Like I can just keep going, right? And what I wanted to talk about today was addressing that. I guess the only way to really put it is losing that passion level in something that you once were passionate about and you just no longer have that passion. And asking myself, is that okay? Like, am I a bum for that? Am I not the positive and the ambitious person that I think I am or that I perceived myself to be? Is that true? Is that real? No, that's not true. Because of what I think it is for me personally, I can only speak on my personal experience. I lost the love and passion for something because I was introduced to something that I'm just far more interested in. Something that would allow me to have my dreams become realized quicker. Which is, for me personally, is a couple of things. One of them in particular is acting. That's always something I've wanted to do, so I don't even have to go into detail about that. But the second one would have to be real estate. I'm passionate about talking about real estate. I'm passionate about educating people on ways to think about real estate. I'm passionate about sharing my journey right now, pursuing the goal of acquiring real estate. Like, these are things I'm excited about. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind of I don't go to work every day and hate my job. I would be lying if I told you that. And I think the biggest reason is one, my job is super legit. I enjoy it. I enjoy the people that I'm around on a daily basis. Excuse me. I enjoy the people I'm around on a daily basis. The workload we do is significantly easier in comparison to being underway. Significantly easier. So that's something that is also an added benefit and a bonus. And another thing is, yo, the fact that I can go home every single day. Like, you can't beat that. I remember standing duty. And I'm not even going to talk about one particular time because this thought crossed my mind on a regular basis. I remember being on duty and on watch overseas in Japan. And I remember thinking, damn, there are people back home that hate their job right now. But what would I give to be able to leave this boat and go home? What would I give right now to work 8 hours, 9 hours, or even 10 to 12 hours and be able to go home? And I used to hear people back home complain about their job and how they got off late and so they had to go home. They got home late and then the rest of their night was ruined because blah, 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 blah. And I remember thinking, because I wouldn't say this because I'm a considerate friend and I understand everybody's perspectives are different in regards to how they deal with things. But I remember thinking like, damn, dog. Like, you really complaining about going home late? Fam, you get to go home. Like, I don't get to go, I don't have that luxury today. I don't get to go home. I have to lay up in this little bitty ass bed that we call a rack. Some nights you don't get sleep because you have to get up at 1:30 in the morning. We're not gonna really talk about that. We're not going to get into the details of what it was like being underway. That's not really what I want to talk about. That's not the premise of this episode. But coming into the Navy, I was so passionate about doing 20 years because it was new to me, brand new. I think the main thing was the fact that it was brand new to me. And with it being brand new, I remember thinking, yo, I'm about to come in here and kick everybody's ass in everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna out-qualify people. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And then I got everything that I wanted. And then it was like, oh, well, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's a sweet gig, I guess. I definitely have the security that I'll always won't even necessarily always need, but I'll always have this security. But it became more for me. I wanted more. And don't get me wrong, if you're somebody who wants to do 20 years in the military, yo, kudos to you, brother. Kudos to you, sister. That's just not for me. That's not my flavor. Another reason why I know that I lost that level of passion was because leadership. And I know some people think, what do you mean, Alex? Like the people that you were surrounded by? Or no, like the people that were directly over me had a direct influence on whether I wanted to stay in or not. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the truth. Those are the facts. Once we had a turnover of leadership and I saw how things operated, I was like, yo, I don't want to be in an organization where they operate like this. And what I noticed was that because my passion level for the Navy started to diminish, so did my performance. Now, don't get me wrong, I have never been a dirtbag sailor. I've never been someone who really just did the minimum. Even when my passion level for the Navy was dwindling, my performance never was compromised. Now, don't get this episode twisted. I don't want this to be perceived as, yo, he hates the Navy. He doesn't like what he does, or he wish he didn't join. No, absolutely not. I'm thankful and glad that I joined the Navy. If I had to replay the clock and do it again, I would totally do it again, because I'm the man that I am today because of the Navy, and I appreciate that and I recognize that. And I'm proud of what I've done. When I think about what it was like sitting in that seat on the boat, wherever I was, I'm not gonna say where I was. When I look back on that, I'm like, yo, damn, yo, bro, I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. There were things that didn't happen because of not only the ship that I was on and what our missions were, but there were things that didn't happen because of other ships. And that's something to be proud of. And I don't take that for granted. But what I have noticed is, though my passion level for what I'm currently doing, what I'm currently obligated to do, although the passion level has dropped, in that essence, it is picked up elsewhere. It is picked up in the fact that now that I'm in the States, now that I'm in California, now that I have opportunity, I'm pursuing that. And I'm doing something daily to make sure I'm a step closer. Whether I feel like I've gotten a step closer or not, the fact is I know that I'm doing something daily. Thus, I'm getting closer. And I think that's something to celebrate. I think that's celebration worthy. So this is a conversation I've had with myself. Am I a bum because because at the command I'm at now, I'm not giving the same effort that the Alex did when he was back in 2015, 2016, really trying to rack it all up? Man, am I trash for that? No, bro, that just means your passion lies somewhere else. Everything we go through is either seasonal or it's for life. And like I said previously, I became the man I am today, and I've developed the mindset that I've developed because of me joining the military. Because I joined the Navy. But there are definitely times where I think, damn, bro, you're really not giving 100% at this Navy thing. And me being me, yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me because another thing that I think of is, well, if you're not gonna give 100% in what you're doing now, even though you're not passionate about it, if you're not going to give 100% in that, what makes you think you're going to give 100% in whatever else you want to embark on, whatever other journey you want to pursue? And I keep telling myself that, and it has to be false. Like, that's not real. I know I'm going to give the effort required to become a top producing real estate agent. I know I'm going to give that effort in the acting world because those are things that I know I'm passionate about. Those are things that I know I can do for the rest of my life and be good. That's what it comes down to. Although from time to time I feel like I'm being a bum in one aspect, which is the Navy aspect, which, don't get me wrong, I still got my quals. I still get everything done. Like, that's not what I'm giving up. But even though I don't feel it there, I feel it elsewhere. So if you're somebody who feels like your passion level has dwindled for what you're currently doing, yo, that doesn't make you a bum. That doesn't mean you're terrible. That doesn't mean you're unmotivated. That just means your passion lies somewhere else. And that's why I put out what I put out, because I want people to be passionate about something they're doing so that for the rest of their life, they're happy with where they're at. And this is just something that's been on my mental.